Hey you guys. You guys ready? Okay. So, this is going to be our next 7-day reading for the Crowllective. Title of this reading is Good News at the Altar. So we'll see what comes out for you guys for today. Give us some insight on what is happening. What do they need to know? All right, we have the Moon card. Clarify the Moon. Clarify the Moon, please. Thank you. We have the clouds. Okay, so this is definitely something that you're not expecting. So something is manifesting that you're not seeing that's about to manifest. There's going to be a moon cycle shift, okay? We have the fish here. This may have something to do with finances, okay? So originally, the first message, that's what I would call like the title. The title is going to be like basically the first message. The first message is that there's good news at the altar, okay? Whatever that means for you. So the next 7 days, this can have something to do with someone's altar, okay? Something is manifesting and you're not seeing it manifest. Or maybe you were confused about something. Clarify the fish. What's the fish about? Grand Rising, y'all. If you see me look over here, I'm looking at the chat. All right, let me see. Clarify the fish. What is that? The bouquet. So I feel like this is like a financial offer. Something's coming in. So you walked away from something, okay? So something happened, you walked away from something. You were a little confused on whether or not when something was going to manifest, if it was going to manifest or something like that, and you're going to have some sort of good news at the altar. All right. So some of you may need to pay attention to your altar. Okay. I'm also seeing the movement of money going in different directions. What is the fish and the bouquet? Someone's going to receive a gift of money. Okay. In the next 7 days. What's going on here? The mountain. Something was going slow. Or something is at a incline. Which that would make sense, right? Because if you're at an incline, you have to pace yourself to get to that destination. So there's two different types of inclines, right? There's the incline that goes up. Well, no, actually, yeah. Going up is harder than coming down. What am I talking about? What is this? What am I talking about? Clarify the mountain. What is this? The house. What about the house? The sickle, a choice, a decision, a removal of something. I heard a replacement of something. A replacement of something? What is the mountain in the house? Someone had cabin fever? Loneliness? That could be significant in the next 7 days. Yeah, like depression. There was uncertainty in regards to romance or someone's romantic life. Or some sort of uncertainty in regards to someone's fame or likeness, meaning the popularity of someone. What does that have to do? Okay, so you're going to get some sort of good news. Yeah, my nose is itching. You're going to get some sort of good news at the altar in regards to that. Even though they're not like being specific for some reason. Okay, that was the first little mini message because that was a weird one, right? That was the weird one. Oh, look, Angel number 1212. So it must have been one that came right on time, right? Which equates to 33. Okay. Let's see what's going on. So what's the good news that they get in the next 7 days on the altar? The clover. That's good. It's the clover always talks about luck. What's the good news? So it has something to do with like your fortune, your luck, a gift, money. What's going on here? The sickle came out again, but this time it came out with the lady. So you're the one that's making the choice? I heard you're the one that's making the call. You're the one running the show. the lady is. Clarify the clover. The rods. So you have been having issues with your luck. Maybe I heard you had a bad streak, an unlucky streak, or a series of unlucky choices. A series of unlucky choices, okay? In the next 7 days, you get some sort of good news at the altar in regards to a choice that you made. It was a good choice. After a series of unlucky choices, the snake. Why is the snake here? Clarify the snake. The clouds. So there goes your uncertainty in regards to something romantic, or in regards to like the popularity of someone, of yourself. But you made a good choice, okay? So the next 7 days, if you start doubting yourself, like, oh, I don't know if I made the right choice, something's going to happen on the altar that says otherwise, that confirms otherwise. So did you do something? Okay, so they said the moon, right? The new moon just passed. Okay, the new moon just passed. So did you guys do something around that time? Like around the new moon? Or like around the time of the new moon? Either a little bit before, a little bit after the new moon? Because I feel like that is what we're talking about right now. So whenever I do the next 7-day prediction, we're also talking about like so think about foreshadow what's about to happen the next 7 days, and also a reflection of what happened in the past 7 days and how it has something to do with the next 7 days. Okay. So that's kind of how the next 7-day readings kind of work out for me, or any timing reading. Okay. So like if I do like the next 48 or the next 7 days, any time related reading, I do kind of pull on some of the past energy for that time frame. And it kind of lets you know, okay, based off of these series of choices or decisions, this is the probable energy that's going to follow suit after that. Okay. That's usually how my readings work. It's based off of the current energy, right? And everybody knows energy shifts, right? So if you guys decide to do, let's say, more altar work after you watch this, then that's also going to shift certain things to get that probable cause. If you get what I'm saying, right? So that being said, take what resonates and what's in your energy. Going back to the clover and the rods, there's some sort of lucky action that is going to be made in the next 7 days. Okay. And I'm seeing a winner okay? So someone can win something in the next 7 days. Someone's going to be labeled the winner of something in the next 7 days. And something's going to shift someone's popularity somehow. For those of you that are athletic, this is like athletic success of some sort, or maybe there's going to be a synchronicity or an omen to confirm this particular reading in regards to some sort of athletic win or victory. Okay. The lady with the scythe, this is someone that is a decisive woman. Okay. Making a decision. So next 7 days, this lady, whether it's you or whoever you're dealing with, right? Because remember, Crowllective readings are not just solely about you, but also about the energy around you and how it's impacting you and stuff like that, right? From what I'm seeing here, this is a decisive woman. This lady's being a little critical about something. This lady is fast acting, so quick to do something, all right? This lady gets some sort of insight, gets some sort of news, gets some sort of communication, gets some sort of clarity on something, and then quickly acts, okay? That's what I'm seeing. I just want to clarify this snake next to the clouds, though. Someone feels like there's no solution to something, or something is confusing. There's some sort of confusion here in the next 7 days. And then we have the garden underneath the deck. So let's get more information here. Clarify the clover. The gentleman. Clarify the rods. Clarify the rods. The mountain. Is that the incline that I was talking about? The challenge? We have angel number 211. So 211 could be significant in terms of timing. 1121 could be significant in terms of timing. Confirmation on the timing. 1222 could be significant in timing as well. Are you guys being specific with timing? So maybe something's happening here in regards to timing. So what's the issue with the incline? So the whip and the mountain. I'm seeing somebody has an idea. Someone decides to act on that said idea. But there's like some sort of limitations on maybe that inspiration or that idea or that project. Or you start bumping heads with someone. It's like the butting of heads or wills between two people. Or there's like a conversation that leads nowhere. That's significant. And that has to do with this person right here. And so it's harder to climb than to go down and to go back down. Angel 282. Angel number 282. The mirror. The mirror. The mirrored man. The mirror man. What is this? So this person, the way they want to describe this person is optimistic. So this masculine, like some days, is optimistic, right? But the both of you are butting heads for some reason. This is like a lucky man, or a man that wants to be lucky, wants to get lucky with something. Angel number 228. We have an Ace of Cups, we have the Eight of Wands. So this person wants to extend some sort of relationship through conversation. I'm also seeing that this man is like a loner. I mean, the man's single. He's a single man, if you're asking. That's not why you're arguing. That's not why you're arguing. That's not a problem here. I don't know why that was so funny. That's not the problem. I don't know what's the problem. Maybe the man is going through some sort of obstacles and challenges, and he's finding himself blocked, and the both of you just can't seem to agree on something. Okay. Clarify the lady. But you're getting insight. Okay, so you're looking at this person. This person's looking at you. So you guys can see what I'm seeing, right? You get some sort of insight, maybe perhaps on this person, or perhaps on like what they're going through. And you want to help. You're fast acting. Let's make a choice. Let's do this right now. Let's talk about it, whatever. But I feel like there's like some sort of confusion going on between the both of you. Clouds, confirmation. Yeah. Like there's no solution about something or how to resolve something. Clarify the lady. But the lady in this situation wants to quickly make a decision. The cross. Clarify the scythe. This is a spiritual woman. The spiritual woman wants to make a choice, wants to make the call. She makes the calls. Clarify the scythe. The rider. Angel number 101. Another mirror number. So let's go back to the lady, right? She is being critical about something. There's some sort of confusion. She's being critical about something. She's coming off like she's criticizing or critiquing something or someone, maybe this person, right? Person starts feeling blocked. They don't know what to do. They start butting heads. I'm also seeing like this woman in the next 7 days feels some sort of burden or hurt because of what's going on. And so then she gets going back to, you get some sort of good news at the altar about something. So you're not getting the answer from the person, but you're getting the answer from the altar. Help is on its way. The next 7 days, you'll have a destined visitor. The Nine of Cups. So are you making a choice? Is that what's happening? Are you making a choice? You're gonna get a sudden message. You need to cut something. There's something about cutting something. So to cut something to allow something to come in. To allow new things to come in. But what are you cutting? What is the snake? Clarify the freaking snake. Oh, the stars. Clarify the clouds. Okay, so you were confused about a past situation, or you're reminiscing about a past situation that you were confused about in the next 7 days that has like no solution. All right. Or you felt like it had no solution. Clarify the clouds. The tree. A psychic woman is significant. And then I'm seeing something in regards to a challenging project. So what's the confusion about? So we talked about depression. Next 7 days. Someone is depressed. Someone feels depressed. Okay. I'm not sure if it's the feminine situation or masculine, but someone feels depressed. And seeing agent number 333 and 1233. Someone feels depressed. Someone feels confused. The confusion has to do with the depression. Someone feels like there's no solution because they're depressed about something. but there is a solution. Something's already going to be resolved. For some of you, the depression is the mental illness. So some of you guys may need to fact check that with an actual psychiatrist. There's something here in regards to like health problems are hard to pinpoint. So if it's not mental illness, it's definitely something else with well-being. Something else with well-being. So something is some sort of health issues is hard to pinpoint in regards to your or this person's well-being, whoever that resonates with. It's the bottom, the bouquet. So remember how I talked about the happy event? It's coming up again. So did it not happen yet? So for some of you guys, if you watched the live stream when it went live, it may have been stretched instead of to 7 days, 9 days for some reason. What the fuck? What is happening? It's a good meeting. And again, with the confirmation of like someone didn't feel popular, something about popularity, and someone's popular. But what does all of these things have to do with each other? Hold on, y'all. Let's do one more row. Just one more. We need a full circle moment. Yeah, chronologically, it could have, shifted. And not even like, I don't even think that like if you rewatch things, it resets it. I just feel like certain things shift for each and every one of you guys on a personal level differently in terms of chronological order, right? So like I said, I'm not sure if it was the last one or the one before last, the live stream when I was like, something like if I'm watching the live stream and you're watching the live stream, something might happen for me first and for you last, but it will still happen for us individually in our own separate lives, if you get what I'm saying. So it won't happen, like it won't be the same exact person. We're not all dealing with the same exact person, but we could be dealing with people that are different people that have similar characteristics, lifestyles, and are going through something similar. And that's why we're a Crowllective. We're a Crowllective because we can all understand each other. We can all share sacred space together and basically like understand what each and every one of us are going through from an individual perspective, but also be open to like everybody is going through their own thing, So I feel like whoever this is that you're going through, whatever you're going through in the next 7 days, I'm not sure if it's you that's going through the depression or this person that's going through the depression, but someone has to kind of figure out what's going on. Okay. And like I said, it might not be depression. It just may be something in regards to well-being that's not, it's not pinpointed. Like it's not like a clear as day type of thing. All right, give us some more insight on what the heck is going on with the altar. Good news at the altar. The mountain came out again. So this is the third time we see the mountain. I don't know why. I just thought like, didn't we just see that? Didn't we just walk here? We've been going around in circles and we've seen that same thing for like, this is like the third time we see this. I don't know what that is, but that could be significant in the next 7 days. But in regards to luck, clarify the mountain. The dog. Or friendship. So if it's not in regards to luck or a masculine, it's in regards to a friendship. Seeing something or experiencing something a few times. And you're going to get some sort of good news at the altar about it. You have the heart. Remember how I said that there was a woman that she's in love? This is the woman. This is the lady that's in love or that's going to fall in love. This is a she. This is a her. Clarify the heart. The letter. Oh, didn't I say you were going to get a message? That's so sweet. What's in there? Hold on, wait. Let's see what's in the letter. The message. Someone's going to be blushing. Aww. It's a love letter. It's something sweet. It's a message connected to love. Ooh, so you get good news at the altar, and it's a message connected to love. This is the stars in the ring. The thing you were confused about? The mice. The thing that was stressing you out? Clarify the mountain. Yeah, what is the mountain? The key. Angel number 333. The lily and the dog. Okay, so the whole mountain situation, you see something 3 times, you go through something 3 times, either in regards to a friendship, my nose is a chain, in regards to a masculine, in regards to something. I said that this guy is single, right? Now I'm seeing something in regards to a single friend. You guys may see an abandoned dog in the next 7 days. I don't know why they're saying an abandoned dog. Usually when you see like a dog on the street, you just call them a stray. But you see an abandoned dog. Something about an abandoned dog is significant. So there's a masculine that's lonely. They're feeling lonely or something like that in the next 7 days. And whatever they were going through that made them impatient or that they were arguing about for a really long time, like whatever the obstacle was, they're overcoming it. What's the dog in the lilies? Okay, so there's this masculine. There's something about, so this masculine is single, and then there's something about a single friend. So there's 2 different masculines. And then I heard something about old friends. Oh my gosh. And then I heard something about friends with benefits. That's like 3 guys. Three different mountains. 3. What the heck is this? But the letter is sweet. I don't know. Clarify the heart and the ladies in love. You know, they never really specified if the friends with benefits person is single. They specified that this masculine single. They specified that the friend is single. They never specified about the friends with benefits person, right? They never. They didn't specify. They didn't clarify the heart. We weren't too specific on that one. The letter. Something is really sweet. This is 2 confirmations of a love note, a love letter, a love text. Clarify the letter. The clock tower. Divine timing. You get the fucking moon. You're like, where the fuck did this come from? What is this? What is this number? Who are you? Who's texting me this? Where is this coming from? Oh, I'm seeing something about a document. A legal document. So you have 2 omens of like a love letter or a love message, and then you have 1 omen in regards to a legal document or a letter from the government. Clarify the stars. The locket. Clarify the ring. Clarify the ring. The snake. Fuck, the snake came out twice. There's 2 gentlemen. There's 2. This one and this one. What other reading did I showed both of them in the reading? That reading is significant to this one. That reading, when I put them side by side and I said that we're going to do the reading on both of these, that reading is significant. Both of these people. So one of them is the single friend, and the other one is the single man, the single masculine. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. So when the ring comes out, it usually talks about some sort of commitment. But in this context, it's with the stars is talking about a relationship, okay? Or a contract is signed. And I think I talked about something being signed the last reading. The star and the heart talks about a crush and someone being lucky in regards to love, like lucky love. So something's a good relationship. Someone was questioning something about a crush or something, and you get some confirmation at the altar about that. Because from what I'm seeing, like someone was confused in regards to an affair or jealousy or lies or cheating. something like that. And then you get confirmation about something at the altar. And then I said something about like a psychic woman too, right? So maybe for some of you, it may be like a psychic woman. That will give you, like, besides this reading, like on top of this reading, you'll also get in the next 7 days another reading that like puts the cherry on top. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I heard you'll get a synchronicity and then a confirmation. So there's something here. Okay, maybe the signed contract has something to do with another woman. Don't freak out on me. I'm not talking about relationship. I'm talking about an agreement with a woman and then you sign a document or some shit. And it'd be like a difficult contract or something about whatever. If you were wondering if someone was in a relationship with another woman, you're going to get some sort of confirmation that they're single. They're actually single. You may come to an agreement with a woman in the next 7 days about something. Going back to like the legal document, is that what's being signed? A legal document is being signed, a legal contract or a legal document of some sort. But if it's a contract, it's a difficult contract that is being signed. Hold on, let me see. What does that mean? What would example of a difficult contract? Okay, so a difficult contract can refer to one that is hard to negotiate. And I talked about you not being able to agree, like butting heads with someone about something in the next 7 days. Okay. This is often seen in regards to a commercial lease. Okay, so a lease of some sort can be significant. Commercial means like anything retail related or service related, like business wise. So a business agreement, a commercial lease, a specific lease, with numerous like interdependent provisions, which this means that like there could be like imbalances or something like that in regards to the favor of one party versus the other. So like when two people are signing a contract, one person will benefit more than the other. And this is why like someone's butting heads with the other person because it's not fair or something is not to someone else's liking. Another example would be a contract with a unenforceable or suspicious term, such as a fraudulent sale contract. All right. I'm seeing in regards to a dispute of a car ownership. Okay. So make sure that if it's any type of legal contract, that you have a lawyer review the document for you, even if you have to pay for them to look it over. It's better for you to pay one small set expense amount for them to look it over and make sure that you're not liable for anything legally in the future that can like blow up in your face. Okay. And this is only for like those of you that are resonating with like the commercial thing or the lease thing or whatever, specifically. I'm seeing like something in regards to monopoly. I don't know, like something in regards to monopoly. So wrapping up, you have the spiritual woman, the spiritual lady, the lady that is falling in love, right? Or that's about to fall in love, or the lady that's been in love, okay? You have an omen of a psychic woman. You have two love messages coming in. There's two different men and a friends with benefits situation, person, mystery, question mark. You have this masculine and then you have this masculine. One is the single man, the other is the single friend. Okay. This masculine is the one that is stressed out about something. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what the heck they're stressed out about, but that's how they're coming out. This is the depressed man, okay, that I was talking about, the worried man. So, but this one is the optimistic man, the lucky man, all right, in this equation right here. Whatever this is, you guys are going to get some sort of good news at the altar. So make sure that you are keeping up with your altar maintenance and doing like following up with your readings. Maybe you're going to link up with your reader or something like that. Or maybe you guys see another reading or something. But that's pretty much what I got for you guys. Comment down below. Let me know how this resonates. Peace.